Warframe has a brand new update, and Halo Infinite Multiplayer gets a brand new update as well. All that and more, my name's Ethos, and these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Coming in at number 5, we may not cover the weekly EGS freebies anymore, but we figured it at least warrants this type of note. Once again, the EGS holiday sale is underway, and that means a different free game every day of the sale, provided that you remember to hit up the store every day. As there will be 15 days in the sale, there'll be 15 different games available for free over that period, with a new game unlocking every 24 hours. The whole thing started last week with Shenmue 3, and it's been only up from there, but there's still plenty of time left in the day to grab it. But just make sure you check up on the store every day to get your free games. Coming in at number 4, Warframe's latest update is now live across all platforms, bringing the new war to PC, PS4 and 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. As MMO Bomb covered this with their first look at the update, this one introduces 3 new ways to experience the story from the viewpoint of 3 iconic enemies, as well as introduced Caliban, the sentient Warframe that was raised from the wreckage of the old war to carve a sway through the new. Additional details of the update can be found on the Warframe website, which includes a convenient guide letting you know if you've completed all the prerequisite content in order to participate in a new war. Coming in at number 3, snowball fights, minigames, and shiny new weapons. These are the things awaiting players in this holiday event. Destiny 2 added a brand new and the first stasis power sword named the Zephyr, as well as a new ornament set for every single class and an ugly sweater version of the Ghost. And yes, there's even snowball fights available in strikes and nightfalls that you can use to decimate your enemies with. So you can run around the tower and complete quests that allow you to give treats to your favorite Destiny NPCs, as well as unlock some cool free cosmetics. Destiny 2's The Dawning will last until January the 4th. And moving into story number 2, 343 Industries continues to tweak Halo Infinite's multiplayer modes, now offering a way for you to choose which mode to play. 24/7 Team Slayer, anyone? And that's just one of the options along with Free-for-All, Tactical Slayer, and the previously limited time Fiesta mode. Slayer fans should expect this playlist to expand with the new experiences in the months to come. And the team continues to work on longer term plans for rotational and core playlists, game modes, and improvement to matchmaking experiences. Matchmaking in ranked and big team battles has also gone under the knife. The first to increase the priority of close individual skill matches, particularly for players of a higher skill level, and the second is to prioritize matches with lower latency. More ranked playlists are also on the way once the team has overcome some pesky technical complexities. Meanwhile, in the never-ending quest to make challenges and progression worthwhile for players, more frustrating challenges have been removed, and new challenges based off of specific playlists have been added, and when the limited time Fractured 10 Ride event returns, event challenges will be more frequent, helping to alleviate the situation where players felt stuck behind weekly challenges. 343 has admitted that they have a lot of work to do to truly address players' feedback around these systems, and broader changes are going to take time. That statement lends fuel to the notion that the system will be replaced by something completely different once most of the pressing launch issues have been dealt with. And that moves us to number 1, your biggest story of the week. It's a bit of a paradox that a company called Supermassive Games doesn't have a massively multiplayer online game in its portfolio, but that might be changing soon if a job posting on the Dark Pictures Anthology's developer website is what it appears to be. First spotted by Game Rant, Supermassive is looking for a multiplayer game designer based out of its Guildford, UK office. This position is considered permanent and will require experience developing multiplayer titles in the past, including multiplayer rules, combat systems, progression, and tutorial system. While previous Dark Picture games like Little Hope and House of Ashes have had multiplayer functionality, they've been limited to 2-player co-op. The requirement for combat systems and progression would seem to indicate something more, as to do several other required skills such as knowledge in designing and writing scripts to handle multiplayer gameplay systems, multiplayer system balancing, lag compensation, online economies instancing, social features like guilds, events, ELO, Glitco, True Skill, etc., matchmaking, and other open positions such as network gameplay programmer and senior game programmer require an understanding of network coding for multiplayer games, and the senior game programmer also needs to have experience with virtual or augmented reality. Altogether, it adds up to something more to the kin of an MMORPG or a competitive PvP game than anything the developer is currently known for. All that adds up to, well, something worth speculating about at least. Personally, if you look at the visuals of the Dark Pictures Anthology and you add a notion of creating a multiplayer game with that sort of ambience, that might get the interest of quite a bit of people. 10 years later in the gaming industry, and gamers have changed to a point where an atmospheric MMO could have a solid chance of success. And that moves us to the question of the week. With the possibility of a MMORPG from Supermassive Games, let me know in the comment section below if it catches your interest and what type of MMO you hope it will be. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free to Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out MMOBomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name's Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.